Alrighty, you guys, we're gonna take our 2-point perspective skills and continue practicing those skills by drawing a 2-point perspective sketch like you see here. So basically, what we have is a bunch of 2-point perspective blocks. Okay, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's about 20 blocks on here. So in order to get started, what you're going to need is a sheet of grid paper, and we're going to be drawing in the portrait style, which means the paper is going to be in this orientation. And what I'd like you to do is go ahead and draw your horizon line and place your what are these called? If you remember, you can say it out loud. VP line, your vanishing point dots. So this is VP1, VP2. Okay, I'm gonna. That's all right. And then what you'll start doing then is with your pencil, draw nice vertical lines, just like so. And you'll start to use your ruler to connect the top and the bottom of those lines to VP1 and to VP2, just like you see me doing here. Once you have a sketch like that, you'll decide how big you want your block to be. So you go over in either direction and draw vertical lines on top of the grid lines that are already provided, just like so. And if your block is above the horizon line, you're going to connect your VP, your vanishing point lines, in this manner. So this line gets connected to that VP, this line gets connected to that VP. Okay, just the bottoms, because we're only seeing the bottoms. Alright, and then once you see your block, you can then go ahead and add your object lines to darken those lines so that your box is more visible. So your VP line should be really nice and light. And then your object lines are going to be dark and thicker. And let's go back to the example. So notice something on the example here. Here's our VP, our horizon line, and our VPs are right here and here. If you look at it, all of the boxes above the horizon line, they have shading underneath, because a light source like the sun is shining light in this direction. Okay, and then anything like near the middle has shading on its side, just like this. This is a huge block, right? So that means that this little block right here has shading on this side and this side, because that block is creating shadow. This big block is creating shadow here. So that's the example that we're looking at. So what I want you to do is draw about, so you're going to sketch 15 to 20 blocks like this all over your page. Okay, so you'll start off with your vertical lines, make big ones, little ones, and start connecting those lines to the vanishing points, just like you see me doing here. Okay, and you'll start to see all of those blocks pop out in 2-point perspective. I'm just kind of rushing through this to make this a nice short and sweet video for you. Okay, and then try to make your final drawing look as close as possible to what you see here. So if you are feeling confident in your 2-point perspective skills, pause the video on this screenshot here and start drawing your sketch in 2-point perspective and make these blocks and make sure you shade them.